All right, truth be told, episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3. Yep.
So today, we got my man Troy Martin in the building.
Going on, y'all?
Appreciate you being here, brother.
Facts.
That's a fact. You out here starting trouble, man. What's going on?
What? Who's starting trouble?
You?
Well, you know, I think one reason why I fuck with Troy, because, you know, he's an asshole, just like us. You know what I mean? So I fucks with all of the assholes in the world. This is the opinionated asshole episode. You know what I mean? And I want to say this too, man. Don't ever think like I'm coming at you, because at the end of the day, you're a Bronx nigga, and I want to see all Bronx niggas win.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, even if we got differences of opinions, my nigga, I'm never gonna come at you, my nigga. I want to see you win.
Damn, I'm just outnumbered here. Just fuck Harlem, right?
I'm just saying, that's just what it is with me, man. I'm totally biased when it comes to Bronx niggas. I want to see all Bronx niggas win.
Nah, I respect that. I definitely respect that.
You know what I mean? All right, so let's get into it, man. So give us a little bit of background on Troy Martin, man. When did you get introduced to battle rap?
Battle rap shit. Well, my little brother Scope started bringing me to King of the Ring events.
Right, yup.
You know what I mean? So started going to King of the Ring events. From there, started going to URL events. And it was hooked. You know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, Scope definitely been in the game a little bit now. Scope from the Bronx.
Facts. I'm definitely not a new fan. You go to the Hitman Arsenal battle, you see me in there, man. Like, I've been here for a minute.
Well, him and Newborn meeting up to fight that day was the funniest shit ever.
Oh my God. Asshole, man. Surgical skull.
Well, I salute them niggas. So those probably only 2 niggas in battle rap history that ever actually linked up to fight.
Yeah, outside of an event.
Yup.
You know, everybody want to wait till an event to fight. Like, them niggas actually went outside and pulled up.
Well, yo, you know what? They Bronx niggas. When Bronx niggas say come through, we coming through.
That's a fact. Nah, shout both of them niggas, yo.
Real talk. All right. So let's get right into it, man. The Crucible should be the main topic of conversation in battle rap. So we wanted to get somebody on who's on the inside of that whole thing to give us a little bit of clarity on what exactly it is, how it's going to go, and what have you. Okay, so the Crucible comes about how exactly? How does the Crucible come about?
Black Market Media, JB, P, you know what I mean? Got KG the Poet, you know what I mean? Those dudes came up with it, and it's just it's a breath of fresh air to the whole, you know, recruit system of the URL.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what it is. You know, new format, no favors, you know, none of that shit. You gotta earn your spot now. It's judges, so it's no, yo, you got smoke, but you my man, so I'm gonna give you another try. Nah, you get smoked, you going, bro.
So was that going on before?
What, as far as the favors? Oh, absolutely. I've been guilty of that.
God damn.
You know what I mean?
To keep it real, your allegiance is to We Go Hard. So it's safe to say that niggas at We Go Hard is gonna get a look first when it comes to you.
That's true too, but Kali's those my niggas too, you know what I mean? And
no, but we just keeping it funky, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's just what it is when it comes to that. And you know what, man? Listen, another thing too, I want to clarify, because before we even get into the rest of this conversation, I don't want anybody to think anything we say is coming from a place of bitterness or jealousy or anything like that. In the past, I would say year or so, the Trap in New York has only referenced 2 battlers for PG slots. Only 2. And both of those dudes got their slots. We've only put in the word for 2 people. You understand what I'm saying? And both of them, all love to everybody. Like I said, even when I chopped it up with you, it was all love. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anything we say is not coming from a place of hate or bitterness. We're just going to call it exactly how it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's only 2 we've referenced because, you know, our thing is we always step back to bring in a whole new wave of talent, and we do that once every year or 2. You know what I mean? So that's what we systematically do. Like we'll pump in some names, get them off and running into whatever outlets fit what they do, and then we'll start all over from scratch and do the same thing all over again.
Right.
And we're not just gonna be trying to send anybody. Like, we're gonna send niggas that's really battle tested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, quality over quantity. That's always our thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get back. Let's go into the history of the PGs because the Crucible is replacing the Proving Grounds, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go into the history of the Proving Grounds. The Proving Grounds were started as a means to funnel new talent through the Ultimate Rap League platform, correct?
Absolutely.
Early on, you had names like, give me some names that came from the Proving Grounds, Mercy.
Like the John, B Magic, Clean. You know what I mean? Those are the stars right there that came out of there, pretty much.
Yeah, yep, okay, fact. And then from there, I'm just giving you my synopsis of it because I was actually there. I don't want to say I was there at the first Proving Grounds event at Black Star, but I was definitely there for probably the first or the second one. I don't want to lie and say the first one, but I was there early.
I was there for the B Magic and John. I was there for that one. I think that was the second one.
Okay, so I was there for the first one then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The first one had a bunch of no names on it. Well, who are no names now anyway. They didn't really go off to do anything in the game. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people tend to, like, even at that time, everybody from the Proving Grounds didn't get, off and running in the game. A lot of niggas got dismissed. Some went on to do amazing things, right? Absolutely. But that was it at that time. As time went along, what I noticed was the Proving Grounds went from a viable way to introduce new talent to what I called the Friends and Family program. Like, it wasn't, no, I'm keeping it funky.
Nah, that's a fact.
It wasn't about talent anymore. It was about who was cool with who's kissing Norb's ass, who's laughing at Norb's corny jokes, who's not good on what league, who's down with what battle rap crew. It became about everything except for the actual talent.
Who's paying who to host?
Right. It became about everything except for the talent. And as we further went along, the complaints started to come about of there's no new stars in battle rap. That was a long-standing topic of conversation for about a good year or so. There's no new stars in battle rap, right? And as we see today, that notion was proven because they scrapped the whole Proving Grounds program because the shit just clearly wasn't working. Okay. That's just my opinion. You don't got to go there with me. I know you gotta. No, listen, Troy. I'm not begging you to go anywhere with me. I'm just saying, like, that's just how I looked at it. You understand what I'm saying?
But what was the reason for the PGs getting scrapped?
I mean, basically what Peso's saying, just got a little watered down, man. It was time for a breath of fresh air, yo. You know what I mean? Everybody seen what was going on and stuff, so they're gonna try something different, man.
Right. Okay. Where exactly do you think the Proving Grounds went wrong?
It was a lot of PG events.
Mm-hmm.
Like back to back. And, I guess it wasn't given time for talent to nurture, so they're going to try something new. I mean, the band legacy was crazy. You know what I mean? But, you're going to try something different, man.
But it gets to a point to where once it gets to a point to you're looking at it and you could say, okay, which guys are really ready to go to that next level? And there's very few that the fans are calling for. It gets to a point to where you got to ask yourself, okay, are some of these niggas really that good? Or are the people just not giving them a chance? And I think it's been a little bit mixed of both.
Good. I'm not going to hold you. I feel a lot of good talent out there too at the same time that I don't know, for some reason they just they falling through the cracks, man.
They're not translating.
Ruth Watson, you know what I mean? T.Y. Those dudes are nice, but
T.Y. is dope. T.Y. is dope, definitely.
Falling through the cracks.
And you know what? One thing, like I said, regardless of my opinion of that system, I'm a big advocate for the new talent because I don't like to see rematches.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. I'm not a fan of rematches at all. I want to see one. Like, there's no reason why in 2020, going into 2021, we still should be seeing Cassidy and Jay Mills battling.
That's a fact.
Man, listen.
That's just my honest opinion.
I'm with you.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this because you named a couple of interesting names. You named T.Y. and you named Truth Watson. And with both of them, I feel like there was a common denominator that got in their way of them progressing. Do you plan on changing, certain things that were impeding their progress? Like,
Well, let's
they
be
ran
fair.
into a...
But hold on, not to cut you off, Mercy. Let's be fair. T.Y. also kind of publicly said that he was wilding out for a little minute too. That kind of hindered his progress too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like T.Y. admitted that, said he was doing things behind the scenes that was rubbing people the wrong way. So let's be fair. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But I get your question. But go ahead, ask your question. I get your question. Go ahead, ask your question though.
At the same time, if that's being taken care of, because now it's judged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no favors. So if he's
Right.
nice. There's nothing you can do about it. It's
Well,
out of our...
let me ask you this, Troy. There was some niggas that we seen that had been on PG's cards for years. Some niggas were on a third and fourth PG. Are we going to get back to that? Where we going to keep seeing literally certain people trying to be forced onto these cards? Because my thing is this: if you're a scout, and I'm not just talking about you, I know you got other scouts, but if you're a scout, how many times you need to see a nigga before you could put in your mind, like, you know what, maybe this kid ain't got what it takes just to get to that next level?
For me, I would say twice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you got to think about, remember Av and Chess first PGs, the first ones, they didn't do good. You know what I mean? So imagine if they would have went that time and we would have just wiped them out.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah,
So
I was there for that first joint.
I like to see a battle of fights at just to see, make sure.
I'm all for giving niggas chances because truth be told, when you look at talent development, two people who started off shaky but ended up being fucking beasts are Av and Rum Nitty.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm all for giving niggas opportunities, but what I'm saying is, if a nigga, like I said, like you said, I'm with you at twice. Like at twice, I need to see some sort of growth.
Mm-hmm.
If the growth isn't there by twice and we on our third and fourth slide at this, my nigga, we're gonna have to revisit this in a couple of years. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Real talk, yo. Okay, so let's get into, all right, so now that we've established that me and No Mercy were right, the PGs were working. Because now that we know that the powers that be agree with that, you know what I mean? All right, so now let's get into the Crucible. Okay, now what exactly is the format for this?
Okay, the format is 6 regions. You got the New York, Philadelphia, DC, Boston area, that's one region. You got the Florida, North Carolina, Atlanta, that's the South region. The Texas, all that, California, Nevada. It's 6 regions split up. You got 8 scouts, I believe.
Okay.
2 picks, each region. You know what I mean?
Let me get the names of the scouts. I'll be out the loop, so let me get the names of the scouts.
Yeah, I know you got Lex, you got Dutch, you got O from St. Louis, you got Floss, California, Nico, you got Mike Terra, you got myself.
Shout out to Mike Terra.
Facts. I want to say Bills. I'm not sure. I think Bills. Yeah, I think Bills. Bills. Definitely Bills. Yeah, those that's the 8 right there. Oh, there go Mercy, got it right there.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. I'm familiar with a few names on here, but don't take that personally, nobody. I'll be out the loop. So, you know what I mean? But okay, so these are the people that you have to send your content to?
Yeah, you can send your content, but a couple of people, the New York region is basically locked down. Everybody done got their picks so far.
Okay. All right, so boom, because I want people to understand what this is. Okay, so boom, let's say I send you something. What am I sending you? Just me rapping? Something of me rapping?
You put in a 90-second audition video up, and you hashtagging URL Crucible, and you tagging a scout, whatever scout you want to, tag. It's up to that scout to be like, okay.
And those scouts, it's totally up to that scout to decide whether they like it or not.
Facts, definitely. It's not somebody P will be like, yo, this dude, pick him. Like, nah. I feel that dude is good. I want to pick him for the Crucible. I want to pick that female for the Crucible. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
All right, but why y'all got these niggas out here singing for their supper though, man?
Listen, they got an audition because it's other regions. You got other regions where we got to pick from. You got the South region. You got the Florida, the California. So, you know,
Right.
basically that's it. You know what I mean?
All right. So then what happens after the picks go in? Then where do we go from there? After everybody makes their picks, where do we go from there?
Everybody got their picks in. It's gonna be an event held where you got 3 judges.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got all the contestants in one room. Somebody will come out and be like, you come in the room. 2 90-second rounds. The judges pick the winner, and they move on to the next step, the next phase of the Crucible.
Got you. And this
It
is
sounds like American Idol almost.
There you go. That's what it is.
American Idol for battle rap.
That's what it is. That's it.
Okay. But this is going to be full on the new development wing for URL.
Yeah. This is it.
Got you.
So there's no other way to get on URL.
Talk about that cryptic bulletin that was put out today.
Don't send me any cash apps or anything. I can't help you.
Let's talk about that cryptic bulletin that was put out today. That was worded so eloquently and left a lot of people to decide what exactly it means. And Troy Martin was one of the first people to post it. And what exactly does
I wasn't the first, but y'all don't follow the other people, but whatever, man.
But what exactly does that mean? Put that in layman's terms. That post that was put out today. Put that in layman's terms.
Layman's terms is if you don't go through the Crucible, there's no way to get to URL. There's no other outlets. There's no PGs. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's no side events. There's nothing.
So whatever was before is not existent now.
It's gone. It's gone, Peso.
All right, let's just throw it out there, man. We seen Norz make a post in his group telling people to submit videos to him. Is that for URL or what is that?
I don't know. He made a live, you know what I mean? I guess he was fixing it up saying he was misconstrued, but I don't know what that was. I don't know. But shortly after that, that's when the flyer came out.
Okay. And it seemed like it was a response to what he was saying as far as, you know, his whole process or whatever he got going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's how a lot of people took it, because the timing was pretty coincidental.
Okay. Yeah.
We trying to lead you into the hole, nigga.
Yeah, nah. You know, I'm just you guys are smart. You know,
you trying to dance around it.
At least you know, I got you. All right, so this is going to be the new development wing. The proving rounds are no longer. You gotta get on how you get on through this lane right here.
Yeah.
With some of the gripes and complaints and concerns you've been hearing so far?
They just want me to take it easy on the criticizing during the live, yo. They want me to chill out. Don't be so harsh on the talent. So I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I kind of agree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't want to shatter nobody's dreams.
Yeah.
And you got to remember that, like, you know, I know a lot of it be shits and giggles. You like to have fun with this shit just like we do.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of times, you know, obviously we're going to be honest about how we look at things and our opinions, but it's all fun and games to us at the same time. But you got to remember the position you in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So where, you know, you say the wrong 2 things publicly, you can send a nigga off a bridge.
You're right. And I definitely take that shit into consideration. So niggas just having fun.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely do that, man.
Let me ask you
what does Troy Martin look for in the MC? Go ahead. Yeah, let me just get that one question off real quick, Murphy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, what you look for in an MC? What exactly makes you open your eyes and be like, okay, this kid is fire?
Originality, haymakers, presence. You know what I mean? Just something different, a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Something different. I don't like the same repetitive stuff
Got you.
over and over, like you said. You know what I mean? So.
Got you. Okay, go ahead, Mercy.
All right. What I wanted to ask you is, what's the plan as far as just marketing the Crucible as something, I guess, to be taken more seriously? Because you have a lot of guys that feel like they've done enough to where I guess they feel like they should just get pulled in. But it's like they see a whole new process. Like the PGs, they've seen it work over the years. But the Crucible hasn't been tested yet. Like, it's no superstars or nothing yet that's came out of it. So how do y'all plan to get people to say, yo, this is the way? As you know, y'all can post the PGs is dead all you want, but people are still going to have their reservations about it, you know?
Well, you gotta show and prove first. You gotta let it happen. You know what I mean? Let it happen. And as far as the guys who felt like they did enough, well, I mean, if you did enough, you'll be on the main stage.
Okay, but let me turn the other side of that coin though. There's very few people over the past 2 or 3 years that have made it to the main stage. There's been a lot of Survivor Series events and band legacies and born legacies and all of these events, but very few of them have gotten to that main stage. I think the percentage is very small. I think probably Geechee Gotti and Twerk are the only two over the last 3 years to really go from, you know, PG to main stage. So, you know, there's clearly some sort of divide between the talent and the fan base. So what would you tell the fans about this process?
Just give us some time. Tune in. You know what I mean? If we don't know if it's going to work, if you don't give it a try. So
right.
I feel like we got the best scout. You know what I mean? And we're gonna put on the show. We're gonna show and prove, and I feel this is gonna work.
I got you. Care to give us any of your picks yet?
Any of my picks yet?
Care to give us a name or two?
We go hard.
Okay. I figured that. I figured that.
Let me ask you this. What can leagues do to help as far as the whole Crucible process? Like, what should leagues be focused in? What should leagues be focusing on in terms of this whole process if they want to get talent through to you guys?
Develop your best artist. Stop wasting your time with bullshit. You ain't got to throw 13 fucking battles on a card just, you know what I mean, just to do it. Develop that one dude or 3 dudes you got and bring talent in to battle those dudes. Develop them so they could be stars. Don't focus on 12 dudes. You can't do that.
But I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I'm going to keep it a buck, right? In order for this thing to honestly win in the long run, it got to be just strictly about the talent. It got to go back to that. It can't be one of the biggest problems with battle rap is everybody has their allegiances and their alliances, and they let that get in the way of the talent. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their league that they're attached to, their brand that they're attached to, their artists that they're attached to. Everybody has some sort of allegiance to something, and that's ultimately where the PGs failed at. Where it became about everything except for who's dope and who's not dope. Like you said, there was way too many PG cards. Once it gets to a point to where everybody and their mama could say they had a PG, the shit don't hold no value no more. That's number one. Number two, when you're doing events literally in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, with Backpack Rob and all kinds of poop-hut niggas, the shit don't hold no weight no more. Like it was when a PG card used to come out, you knew those were the best of the best up and coming dudes from wherever they came from. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I mean, we've seen horrible league owners that had PG battles. It's bad. It got really bad. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so shit, I could have probably gave Mercy a PG at one point. You know what I mean? So
horrible league owners who got a PG. Wow. Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. You know what I mean? But so it's like it got to get back to being about pure talent. You know, it can't be about who's buddies with who or who came from where, and you know, and I'm not here. I'm not going to. One thing I don't believe in. I don't believe in kicking nobody when they down. So I'm not going to make this about kicking nobs in the butt. But at the same time, I feel like he got in his own way. You understand what I'm saying? Like if he would have just kept it, the formula that was winning, the formula that got him the John the Dons and the B Magics and all of those great guys, if he would have kept that formula, the PGs would have still been off and running, been great now. You know what I mean?
Okay. I respect that.
Real talk.
Definitely
So that's really
agree with
all
you.
it is. Like I said, as long as y'all keep it about the talent, just keep it strictly just about talent and who's actually dope and who's not dope, I think it'll be successful. Once all of the other bullshit gets into play and I'm pretty sure once y'all lists start coming out, y'all gonna hear it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's just how this game is. Like everybody's gonna say, well, why not me? So I get like you can't please everybody. I get the position you in. Like you can't please everybody. You know what I mean? But you know, it got like when people look at it, it's just, like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When I seen Tom Sawyer finally got his PG, whoever made that happen, salute, because he had put in the work to deserve it. You know, it wasn't no politics, it wasn't no bullshit. He genuinely deserved it based off his body of work.
Now, when I booked him, he did his invitational. He killed it at the invitational. So I was like, yeah, it's about that time, man. So
yeah, and that's exactly what I mean. And you recognize the talent. You ain't take it for, oh, he's on this league or he's from here or he's not cool with this. You just seen the talent and you said, let's get this dude a shot. Now, what happens when you get that shot, it's totally up to the artist. There's nothing you can do about that, right?
Facts. Definitely.
You understand what I'm saying? But you can give the shot.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, let's talk about just being like, how does it feel to be like one of the few assholes in battle rap though? Like, what is that like?
I feel I'm an asshole, yo. I feel I'm one of the coolest niggas in battle rap, yo.
Nah, you told the nigga his battle was in the upper thousands of views. That was the funniest shit I ever saw, yo.
Oh man, I don't know what happened there, man. You know, I don't know.
Yo, that nigga said your shit is in the upper thousands. Yeah, that shit.
Fact.
Still funny to me, man.
Strong opinions, man. You know what I mean? You need people with strong opinions. You can't have everybody can't be nice and, you know, buddy. You gotta have somebody with a strong opinion that just tell you the truth all the time. And I can't be fake. I can't be fake, Peso.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, I definitely feel you on that. Like I said, man, anytime me and you chopped up, it was all love. It's always been genuine. I think when people see things like this, they tend to think with the whole We Go Hard Trap thing that we all want to kill each other, we hate each other, we never speak, and all of that shit. And that's so not the truth. You know what I mean? Anytime we in the circumference, we all talk and chop it up, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But we just, like I said, being that the topic was so heavy, we wanted to definitely get you on just so you could just give a perspective on it. And ultimately, just telling people, just give this shit a chance.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. We're going to rock. Just rock with us, man. We're not going to lead y'all astray. It's going to work.
Well, we'll see. Y'all got a lot of scouts there.
We'll see.
I know a couple of them going to pick some poop butt niggas.
I mean, listen, at the end of the night, you know, y'all want that 10, you get 10 racks at the end too, so.
They get 10 out?
Yeah, at the end, you win the Crucible, you open up, I think either Summer Madness or Gnome for 10,000.
Shit, I'm about to send in my audition and say, fuck that.
Word up. Yo, for the record, who your favorite battler of all time?
T-Rex.
T-Rex?
T-Rex. E-Hard is my favorite female battle rapper.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay.
Solid. I can respect those.
T-Rex never lost a battle. Fuck you mean?
Nah, yo, that's a fact though. Like you let Rex tell it. The Rex ain't never. No, I think the only one he ever admitted to losing was Clips.
Nah, he gave Clips battle rap herpes, man.
Yeah.
No way without that subject coming up.
No, that's true. That's true, but I think that's the only. I've never heard T-Rex admit to losing a battle except for that one. But okay, T-Rex, and I'll just for the record, being non-biased.
Mm-hmm.
That means non-Uyghur hard. Because, you know what I mean? Anytime we name names, you try to name non-trap names. Non-Uyghur hard. What's some of the guys that I should pay attention to? Somebody like me, I don't sit and watch a ton of battles. I really don't watch that many. So give me a few names I should look up.
You watch Murder from DC?
No.
Oh, man. Go watch his 2PG battles, B.
His name is what?
Murder.
Murder?
Murder. He's from DC.
Okay, Murder. Who else should I check out?
Go check out my man Bose the Bambino.
I know Bose. Yep. I know Bose. Yep.
Go check my dude Bose out. You know what I mean? Go check my colleague dudes out. Sin Flea.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Go check him out, man. My man Trey 30. Go check him out.
Okay.
I mean, I like this. It's a lot of dudes out here, man. That's dope.
I heard that name Trey 30 before. Ain't that what the nigga you was cooking for a little bit, Mercy?
Yeah. Me and him always go back and forth, but it's all love.
That's
Cool.
That's my little dude right there, man. Swag Tanner. You know what I mean? Cuban.
Okay.
You know what I mean? All those dudes.
And what's your advice to these artists to really get to that next level, to really get past this ceiling that seems to be there that's keeping them from getting into the bright lights and the big action? What's your advice, man?
Be original and work hard, and something to happen. Somebody will see something, man. Work hard can't be overlooked for too long, man.
Got you. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what's up. You got anything else to chime in on, Mercy, before we get up out of here?
Nah, I asked everything. I need that.
I got you, man. Well, listen, Troy, give them all your social media. Let them know where they get you at to get that look.
Instagram, Troy Martin Beats. Twitter, Troy Martin Beats. URL fan at Troy Martin. That's it. Troy Martin on Facebook too. Troy Martin TV on YouTube.
And they clips in anytime they want.
Anytime you want to, hit me up, tag me.
Got you. Appreciate you being on, my brother. Real talk, man.
I'll be here, and I recommend you.
Got you. Well, listen, we look forward to seeing the process. We definitely want to, even with, us being so, direct about everything, we're still excited to see how this process is going to play out, because we definitely, number one, let me say this. We appreciate you and the whole URL for even thinking about new ways to give new talent opportunities.
Salute, man. Definitely.
That's definitely an amazing thing. So let's not take away from that. For even if whether you agree or disagree with whatever's going on with the so-called process, the fact that that's even in thought is great. You know what I mean? Because y'all definitely try your best to try to pump new talent. You know what I mean? So salute to you and everybody that do that, and we definitely look forward to seeing how the Crucible plays out, man. Make sure y'all follow the Crucible. I think it's the Crucible on Instagram too. Is the Instagram page for it?
URL Crucible.
Yep. Make sure you follow URL Crucible on Instagram and hit up Troy Martin. Harass Troy Martin with your videos, people. Send this nigga your shit every 5 minutes of you rapping.
Every last one of them. Have your fans tag them and all that.
Right.
Facts.
Harass this nigga with
Send
your
some
work,
to my
bro.
sister, Shark City Ave, too. That's my sister for the Crucible.
All right. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All right, man.